Hi everyone, this is a preview of an office yoga class where space is really limited, so I teach yoga and breathwork making use of the employees' chairs and the area around their desk. So I know that chair yoga might not sound very exciting, but it really is just as fun and effective as mat-based classes. I tailor all of my classes to suit your employees' needs, whether that's to help them feel focused and energized at the beginning of the day, get their bodies moving and their brains recharged as a midday break, or help them reduce stress and stiffness at the end of the day. When we spend long hours at a desk, the front of our spine tends to get compressed and the back of our spine overstretched. When we get stressed, our shoulders tense up, causing tightness and pain. So the aim of this class is to reduce tension and pain in the shoulders, neck and back, whilst feeling really stress-free and focused. I hope this video gives you a good idea of how yoga can help people in offices where there isn't a lot of space, and if you want to know more, please get in touch.
Okay. Cool, welcome. So we'll start by getting nice and comfortable and supported on our chairs. So just shifting forward slightly on your chair so that your back is away from the chair, making sure that your feet are nice and flat on the ground. You might need to adjust your chair slightly to make sure. Cool, lovely. So getting nice and comfortable. You can rest your hands on your legs and then closing your eyes. Lengthen up nice and tall through your spine. Reaching the top of your head up to the ceiling. And on an exhale, relaxing your shoulders down your back. Softening all the muscles in your face. And taking a moment to check in with how you're feeling this morning. So what's going on in your body? What's going on in your mind? And then let's take an inhale together in through the nose. And opening the mouth, sighing it out. And drawing your chin towards your chest. Starting to feel a nice stretch down the back of your neck. And then drawing your right ear towards your right shoulder. Chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Just making some nice half circles here, just starting to stretch into the neck. You can open your eyes if you want, or you can keep them closed, it's up to you. And then bring your head back and around, so making nice full circles this time. And if there are any points in your neck that feel particularly tight, feel free to move your head around this area. Just really getting lots of movement in now, and then reversing the direction. A couple of times more. Lovely, and then the next time your chin comes to your chest, bring your head up. We're going to get a little bit deeper into the neck now, so depending on if you've got arms on your chair or not, you can either bring your right hand underneath your chair or you can sit on it, so whatever's more comfortable. And then drawing your left ear towards your left shoulder, starting to feel a nice stretch down the right side of the neck. And then if this is enough for you, you can stay here. If you like, you can just place your left hand over your right ear, gently stretching a little bit deeper, not pulling, just letting gravity do the work. Stay here for one more breath. And then releasing your hands, bring your head back up, and we'll swap over. So bring your hands under your chair, or coming to sit on it. Drawing your left ear towards your left shoulder. Feeling that stretch now down the right side of your neck. Sorry, done that the wrong side. So bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Feeling the stretch down the left side of your neck. And you can place your right hand on top of your left ear if that feels good. Take a nice couple of long, slow breaths. And releasing your hands, gently bring your head up and come off your left hand. We're going to get into the chest a bit now, so drawing your elbows really far back, really drawing the shoulder blades together as much as you can, squeezing them together. And then rounding forward, bring your right arm under your left and give yourself a big hug, really wrapping your fingers around your shoulder blades. You can relax your head down. Taking deep breaths here, maybe you can feel the skin on your back stretch as you breathe. And then inhaling, opening the chest, squeezing the shoulders together again, nice and wide. And then bring the left hand under the right, reaching your fingers around your shoulder blades, relaxing your head. And then releasing your hands. You can bring them onto your knees. We're going to take a couple of seated cat-cows. So on an inhale, dropping your stomach forward, lifting your chest and gazing up slightly. And then exhaling, rounding back, stretching through the arms, chin to chest. Very nice. And again, rounding forward, chin up, chest up. Then exhaling, rolling back. Do this a few more times in your own breath cycles. And we'll start to get a little bit more movement in, so make some circles with your body. So as you come forward, come round to the right, back through to the left, and forward again. So you can make these circles as big or as small as you want. You can go from side to side if that feels good. If you need a bit more movement in your upper back, you can make them quite small and really get into those shoulders. You can come down really deep one side and up the other. Lovely. And then coming back up, going to scooch forward on our chairs a little bit, making sure your feet are still nice and grounded. Then interlacing your fingers behind your back. Give your shoulders a really nice squeeze together. And taking three nice deep, long breaths here. See if you can draw your arms just a little bit closer together. And then releasing. You can scooch back a bit. So bring your right arm to a right angle in front of you and then diving your left arm underneath, wrapping your forearms around each other. Lovely. So you've got our eagle arms. So drawing your elbows down and away from you so you're feeling quite a nice stretch in the top of your shoulder. Making sure you're breathing still. And then let's have a little play around with arching into the back just a little bit and rounding forward. Noticing how that changes the stretch. If there's any point that feels particularly good, you feel free to stay here. Cool, and then releasing the arms. We'll take the left arm to right angle, diving the right arm underneath, wrapping the forearms together, really squeezing the arms together as much as you can, elbows away from your body. Taking a nice breath here. And then let's play again with arching into the back and rounding forward. Taking any movement in your spine that feels good. You might want to play with moving from side to side a little bit. Just seeing how it changes the stretch. Then releasing the arms. We're going to stand up now. So just stand in front of your chair, making sure you've got a little bit of room. And we're going to just inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Looking up towards the fingers, exhaling, arms come back down. Inhaling, reaching up, gazing up towards the fingers. Exhale, hands through the middle of the chest. Inhale, arms reaching up. This time we're going to keep them up and interlace all of our fingers except for our pointer fingers. So we're pointing up towards the sky. Make sure your feet are nice and grounded. And then on an exhale, we're gonna draw our fingers over to the right, so feeling a nice stretch through the left side of the body. Just making sure you're not rounding forward. See if you can open your left shoulder back. And then inhaling, coming up, reaching up. Then exhaling, coming over to the left side now. Nice stretch through the right side of the body. Inhaling up. You can bring your arms down. So we're going to come to chair pose now, which is ironically one of the ones we're not using the chair for. So you can bend your knees and sweep your arms up and forward. So a nice little bit of strengthening this morning. Let's try and keep your chest as open as you can. You're not squeezing your shoulders up towards your ears. Just checking that your knees are nice and in line with your feet. They're not drawing in or out. Lovely. And then let's see if we can just sink a tiny bit lower. Very nice. We'll stay for 2 more breaths. Lovely. And then let's come up. Releasing your arms. Have a little shake out. Lovely. And then getting into our hips a bit more, so these areas get really tight when we spend lots of time in our chairs. So feeling nice and grounded on your left foot. Then we're going to lift our right leg up. You can find a spot in front of you that helps you balance. And then really drawing your right knee up as far as you can. So this is testing the strength in your right hip. And then interlacing your fingers around your shin. Drawing the knee up in towards your chest. Very nice. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Then let's release it down. So again, feeling nice and grounded on your right foot, lifting your left foot up. And before interlacing your fingers around, just really seeing how far you can lift your left knee. And interlacing your fingers around. Squeezing the knee up into your chest. See if you can stay nice and straight through your right leg. And then bringing the leg down. Come back to the chairs now. So depending on where the arms are on your chair, you might want to come forward a little bit again. We're going to come to a seated pigeon. So bring your right ankle over your left thigh. Lovely. And then really actively drawing your right knee away from your body, so down towards the ground. So not pushing with our hands or anything, we're really trying to use the strength in our leg. Making sure you're nice and tall through the body, shoulders relaxed. And then just resting your hands on your foot and your knee, not really pressing. And then just coming forward with your body. Feeling how this changes the stretch. Just coming as far forward as feels comfortable. Then inhaling, coming up nice and slow. Very nice. You can bring your right foot to the floor and we'll come to the other side. So bring your left foot over your right thigh. Again, no pushing on the knee. See if you can really actively draw the knee down towards the floor. Nice and tall through the spine. Very nice. And then just resting your hands on your knee and your foot. Straight back. See if you can come forward just as far as is comfortable. Feel a nice stretch in the hip, in the left glute. And then inhaling, coming up. You can bring your foot to the floor. We'll finish with just a short round of Kapalabhati Pranayama. So this is a really energizing breathwork practice. It's known as the breath of fire. And it'll get us nice and ready for the day. It's like the yogic equivalent of a cup of coffee. So In Kapalabhati, the exhale is active. So on the exhale, we quite sharply draw the abdomen into the body. And then on the exhale, we relax it, and this just naturally brings in a breath. So it looks a bit like this. So quite sharp breathing. So we'll give it a go. So bring your right hand onto your abdomen, left hand on top. Nice and tall but relaxed in the body. You can again find a point to focus on, or you can close your eyes if you like. Then we'll take a full inhale together to prepare. Full exhale together to prepare. And then half an inhale and begin. So I'll do 10 more. Lovely, and then releasing. Returning your breath to normal. Well done everyone for giving that a go. So closing your eyes. And checking in again. Let's see if you can feel any subtle sensations in your body. Let's see how your body's feeling. What's going on in your mind? And we'll take an inhale together again through the nose. Opening the mouth, sighing it out. And bring your hands together in front of your chest. Take a short moment to thank yourself for showing up for your practice today. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste.